Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition with mods. We are with Scrooge McDuck on Expedition 6 of 6. We are currently at a lizard village. We've just had to recruit a warrior because our soldiers decided to up and leave. We have a few inconsequential items, which is fine by me. As it stands, we've got plenty of space. We've got enough utility dice and extra hurty dice, shall we say. I couldn't think of a better word. Just like that. I'm not thinking that quick these days. I'm not sharp as as I was before the baby. So yeah, we're doing all right. We've got some spears, bullets, and dynamite. Oh my! So we're covered on that behalf, and we're currently looking for the third, what I think is going to be the third mechanism to trigger the pyramid coming out of the ground. We found the two, just got the one left. So with that, let's crack on, shall we? Now, as you can see, we have covered a very large amount of the map. 2/3, if you want to get technical. But it's a case of, I'm thinking we're going to be struggling to get down south. My theory was, after using the teleportation scroll from the last one to get stuff back into the ship so we could carry on, we head down here and check out what's going on around here. With this volcano around, I'm thinking that there might be a mechanism here. If not, it's going to be on the other side of this set of volcanoes here. So as soon as we hit that, at least we know what direction we need to aim for in order to get to the pyramid. That's the theory. It never always works out this way, but it's good to have a base, shall we say. So let's head down to the volcano and see what happens. The nice thing about the volcano is as soon as it sets something alight, it's pretty much okay to walk on. So nothing too much to worry about as far as that's concerned. Which is a good thing too, because, well, look at it. We're surrounded. And, oh, it looks like this is a dead region too. That's awesome. This waterfall was quite enormous. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water cooled the air, creating a fresh breeze. Let's rest there. I instructed the trek to halt and I told the people to rest. The team eagerly gathered wood for a fire. All of a sudden, Lieutenant Eugene Atke showed up again today. Not too long ago, he willingly left our trek. I could only imagine what happened to him out there all alone, but he had obviously reconsidered and promised to not cause any more fuss. No! No, good sir. You left, you stole stuff, you're an alcoholic, I don't want anything to do with you. I've now got Zuzaza, who might want to steal stuff, but at least he kind of likes us. He's halfway to loving us. Whereas you're a liability, sir. You're a liability. I could not trust him, and with my weapon drawn, I made him back off. He looked sad. I found a convenient camping pitch. That's the problem with alcoholics. As soon as the alcohol runs out, when they think they've gone on to pastures anew, they always come back to where they know they're going to be loved. And that's why sometimes you just got to be tough with him. You just got to be tough. Tell him to back off, or I'm going to shoot you in the face. That's how we do it in the 19th century. After days of rest, we still enjoyed the gentle noise of the falling water. This was a truly beautiful place. Let's skedaddle. Alright, so that didn't pan out according to plan. So we need to find a reasonable way through all this now. I've got a feeling... Please don't annoy the raptor. Please, please, please. We're good. Oh, we can't really get around. No, it's going to be a dead end. Which means we're being funneled towards the crap. Awesome. I mean, at least we haven't come across the Tyrannosaurus Rex yet. It could, I suppose things could be a lot worse. Let's do it. Oh dear. Oh dear. I forgot. Yes. An infected wound was tantamount to a death sentence in these conditions, and Pinazette had succumbed to her wounds today. Oh dear. Well, I suppose we'd better make some space then. That's not that eating strawberries does much. We can, however, upgrade the Zuzaza. Do I want to do that? No. We'll hold off. We'll hold off. We might as well explore the cave. It'll bring us through so we can get to this one a bit easier. We located a cave. The entrance led into darkness of unknown depths. How are we doing for blue dice? Not the best. Okay, well, let's do it. Oh, we're fine. I don't even know why I'm worried. I don't know. I don't know. The expedition would not be dejected by a lack of torches. After the first few steps, we were enveloped by the pitch-black tunnel. Fate smiled upon us as we marched through the dark tunnel with little toil. Eventually, our eyesight adjusted to the darkness. Ugh. No, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. We haven't found our goal yet. Tell me about it. Right, let's see what you are. Ooh, a slaver camp. Alright. I stopped at a slave camp. An acrid stench of human excrement brought tears to my eyes, comprised of a collection of cages filled with intimidated prisoners. A portly slave greeted me with a dirty smile. Do I want to... I mean, I could... Well, we'll trade first, see what he's got. Gold. How much is it worth? It's only a 40. So how much are they worth? Oh, he really likes those. I shall trade it for... We've got 5 bullets, 5 dynamite, 2 spears. That is good for me. Or do I want more? Shall I be greedy? Oh, yes, we shall be greedy. Another couple of... That works for me. Deal. Right, so let's inspect the slaves. I asked to see the slaves on offer. The merchant nodded with a filthy smile and ordered some of his slaves to line up for inspection. So I could do with another animal handler. That would be handy. So if we were to take you on... I pointed at the slave that I decided on. The slave unleashed a dirty laugh and informed me of the price. That's fine. And we shall take more bullets. That'll do. Deal. After we'd come to an agreement, the merchant forced the remaining prisoners back into their cages by their leashes. And now, dear viewer, this is where we get our own back. Attack the slaver. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's he got? 6 on the hyena. 8 on the slaver minions. What about the slaver himself? 12. Alright, well, let's see what we roll, I guess. That wasn't particularly enduring. Let's get rid of those. 3 of those. So you and you. Spear throw. Oh, hang on. Power spear. Well, that takes you down. That's a good start. And then if we do you, and you, it's another power spear. So what are you and you then? Spear defense. We'll do that. Roll again. Let's throw as many of these in as we can. So we want to try and take these 2 out at the very least. I think I'm going to be overexcited with my spears and I haven't actually thought about the rest. that might cost us. Right, so let us do you and you. Over post. And then we need to take out 4. Oh, God. That was terrible. Alright, well, time to get a spanking. There's nothing else I can use here, is there? Ugh. It pains me to do it. Had to do it. Had to do it. Had to do it. Right, so, let's roll. I was slightly stunned. If we throw in you with you to take you out, and then 2 left. That'll do. After we defeated the slaver and his pawns, we stripped what was useful from their remains. They stack. They stack. That's good. That's alright. That's alright. Meat. I'll take the pelt. The news of the slaver's deaths had quickly spread across the camp. The cages were broken quickly and the people started running free. Confusion ensued. Nearly 3 people screamed and a fire started to spread. We had to evacuate as soon as possible. Oh dear. But hey, that's a good thing, I'm pretty sure. Promote. We're going to hold off on promoting people because people might die in a second. We will, however, have the cocoa leaves. And the whiskey. Just, you know, to pick everyone up. We've just been through a traumatic experience. And we could really do with... I suppose we better hit the shrine. What's the quickest way there? Through the fire. Never a good idea. Let us go around the fire. We got a strawberry and somebody's hurt. Without access to medical equipment, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Hedgerow Tiara's wound had begun to fester and secrete an astonishing degree of pus. Oh dear. Alright, on to the shrine. Well, we got away with that. I mean, we can attack the zombie pygmies. It's going to be in there, isn't it? That's where the pyramid's going to be. Let's examine the shrine. A large building loomed in front of us. Its stone walls were covered with ornate engravings. Grand stairs led up to an enormous doorway. The structure shows some big cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. An altar illuminated with breathtaking ambiance stood atop a plinth. Nice, nice, and indeed nice. Take it all. This was not a day for hesitation. The treasure was ours for the taking. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to quake. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. I'll tell you what. Let us... It's got 9 dynamite. Let's travel up here. We're going to blow our way through here because I want to see what's there. Yeah, I thought something was going to be there. Can we get there yet? We can. Aha! We approached a grand structure that seemed to be partially made out of pure gold. We discovered a mechanism of sorts on one of the sides. With a little time, we would surely be able to activate it. However, what would happen upon activation remained a mystery. After many hours of research, we were adept enough to decrypt the enigmatic mechanism. All of a sudden, an enormous column of light emerged from the seal. There we are. There we are. Right, so, most efficient way there. 40%. Let's eat some chocolat. 43. Across the sands. We'll blow our way through there. 41. Without the saber-toothed tiger setting upon us would be fantastic. Oh, 9? Oh, okay. How are they not that unhappy with us? That's fine. We carefully approached a mysterious native village. Today we reached the camp of a peculiar race of large lizard people. Upon arriving at the village, Hedgerow Tiara became eager to meet his tribe. He requested to be dismissed so he could return to his village. No. I had rightfully acquired him and could not afford to lose my investment without making back the costs. I made it very clear to Hedgerow Tiara that he would not be able to stay here. I realised that my decision was ill met by both him and his people. Yeah, I'll get over it. As soon as they spotted us, the natives approached us. We seem to have garnered a bad reputation as of late. Well, what you got? I'm only here to see if you got anything worth buying. I mean, we could get a red mushroom, and you can have all the jewels in the world, and the hyena pelt. A standing of 2. It's not the best, really. I mean, I could get rid of a treasure pendulum. Standing of 3. That might like me a little bit more. Or I could just take all the mangoes and just carry on. Still get a standing of 2. That works. I came to an agreement with the villagers. Tippity top. I told the men to pack up and departed as new adventures could be waiting over the next ridge. So, let's eat all the mangoes before they go off. Who are we going to heal up? Who is damaged? Infected wound. He's healed. He's healed. So let's heal up Hedjo Tiara. He ate the mushroom and was shaken with pure disgust. Oh dear. He fell into some sort of trance for several hours. Afterwards he was miraculously healed. Nevertheless, the soul of Hedjo Tiara had brought something back from the other world. He was a different person henceforth. He liked to eat meat. Well, that's fine by me. I dig it. There's a few other things we can do yet. Right. I inspected the mysterious man-made stone sculpture. Its cold eyes seemed to focus on us. Its presence made me uncomfortable, and I desired to move on. I saw a few items by the statue, which must have been put there by the natives of this region. They were surely sacrificial offerings. I'll take them. That's fine. I will take them. And we will eat them! Yes, yes, yes. Oh. Oh. Irrational fears. There's no such thing as an irrational fear. Oh, it's another trader. Right, so that is pretty much us done. I don't think we've got anything left to explore, have we? We've got everything. Everything else is cut off. So anything in this trader which can be used for fame, we shall get. A roaming merchant caravan had pitched up camp here. The colourfully dressed trader had a lot of useful goods on offer. Most of them seemed to be the remains of other failed expeditions. He hesitated before presenting us with a selection of his wares. We could not help but think that he was hiding something from us. Bastard! Bastard. Right, so nothing. I mean, we could have the elephant tusks. The colourful marbles are no good. That'd be it. So if we were to give you that, what? He does want quite a lot. I mean, I don't mind giving everything away. In fact, I might as well give everything away. So have the tooth, have the cocoa leaves, have the spears, have the rope, and a few dynamite, and a bullet. Sweeten the deal. That'll do. Deal. The merchant seemed expectant regarding our possible return to continue our mutually beneficial relationship. And, well, we're done. Let's go to the pyramid. The majestic golden pyramid rose above its environment. We had overcome these lands. After all this hardship, tremendous relief overcame me. I knew that the name Scrooge McDuck would be forever remembered. I congratulated Zuzaza, but instead of happiness, I saw regret. She preferred to stay here. You know what? You've done your bit. You can go. There was no way to convince her otherwise. Zuzaza decided to stay in her home country. That's fine. Farewell. Fare thee well. So, success on Expedition 6. That is good. We've got a new world bonus on top of that. Where did we finish? Second. Not too shabby for Scrooge. Heroic. Triumph. How marvellous. Incredible. Good place to end it. So, how well did he do? Mr. Burton didn't do that well, actually. I think we've run away with this, in all fairness. I'm still interested to see what that pot is which people kept getting. How far off are we? 47. That's all that separates us. My life. There we go. What do we end on? 3,000? No, it's more than that. Come out of the way, son. 3,570 fame. I can live with that. Congratulations. Finish a full game in third place. History will forget you. I finished first. Oh, here we go. They're all coming up now. Second winner is first loser. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Finish a full game in first place, and here is your statue. With Scrooge McDuck's head on, no less. Oh yes, oh yes. Congratulations, rank numero uno. Scrooge McDuck returned to his loved ones in triumph. After he had secured his legacy with the splendid statue, he enjoyed a long life in the knowledge that history would regard him without measure. He has no loved ones left, but that's fine. For Covey had developed a passion for both cultures and travelled multiple times in his life between the civilised world and his homeland. He gained local notoriety for building a habitat behind his house for a gorilla that he had obtained via mysterious circumstances. He lived a long, happy life and died in the presence of his loving family. Aww. Hejo Teora returned to his home and lived a secluded life. After some years, he released his memoirs, which did not achieve much public attention though. He gained local notoriety for building a habitat behind his house for a gorilla that he had brought home after his latest travel. During his late life, he became obsessed with haunting dreams about a hidden 7th expedition. He disappeared without any trace. And there we go. That is us done. Scrooge McDuck, well, we finished. I'd like to have finished with his family, but sometimes it just doesn't help. It doesn't happen that way. But hey ho, that's fine. A win is indeed a win. So that is good as far as this is concerned. Now, I will be looking at doing something else before coming back to the Curious Expedition, just to keep it interesting for me. We may step it up to the hardest mode next time around, just for a bit more entertainment. There has been, I've noticed, a few extra things which I haven't seen before in the general playing of the game. I'm pretty sure they're not mods, like that extra side quest where you have to plant the flags. Never seen that before. It'd be interesting to be able to complete it, but I don't know if it's worth just playing on normal mode again, just in case that might pop up even, as you don't have any choice on what side quest you get granted at the start of each expedition. So I'll have a think about that for the next time we play it. But for now, thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.